Salutations, everyone. This is your boy Razor13 here, giving you some gameplay on a combination I would have never have predicted. Again, a gameplay on Carbon of all crappy maps, and with the MP5 of all guns. Definitely would have not seen those two in conjunction with each other. It would have been oddly enough to see one of them alone, because Carbon is just a really bad map that does not lend itself to good gameplays, and the MP5 is definitely not a great gun. You never see this weapon. Someone requested an MP5 gameplay of me, so of course I obliged, as I always do. So if you ever want to see a gameplay with a gun that you don't think I might use, I'm gonna use it, regardless of how bad it is. And the MP5 is definitely not one of the greater guns in the game, but I did find some success on this match, and I'm gonna tell you why. Like a lot of people, this was the first submachine gun that you unlocked. So, get turned on, son. And, so I give this gun a shot. It's the first submachine gun. Haven't seen this puppy since COD 4. So I decided, let's give it a try. And probably only got it to like level 5 or something, with the red dot. And put these two bitches out of misery. Run out of ammo here because MP5 has like 0 ammunition. But like many people, I tried it out, decided it wasn't a very good weapon, and then just kicked it to the curb and totally forgot about it. Until someone requested a gameplay of me with it. I had not used it, so it's been like, almost 2 months since I used this gun. And I never see anyone use it, so I've never been killed by it, I never got frustrated by it, I never thought it was a good weapon because, no one used it. I never found an incentive to use it. I'm not getting like killed by this a bunch of times, so I think, oh, maybe this is a gun I should check out. Nope. You never see this gun being used because, oh, I get double teamed there, nothing I could do. You never see this gun getting used because, you see a billion people using the overpowered dildo gun. You see a UMP45 every once in a while. Sometimes you'll see an MP7 or a P90. But you never see the MP5. And, I get that's understandable when you got, the fucking dildo gun, which, everyone uses and expects us to be impressed by it for some fucking reason or another. And, you see a couple of other submachine guns, as MP7 is my favorite right now. But the MP5, after revisiting it and unlocking the suppressor, it's actually a pretty good submachine gun. I mean, the fact that I hadn't used it a lot beforehand, and the fact that I did so well in this gameplay, afterwards, this became my second highest KD weapon on my Call of Duty Elite combat record. So, that was really weird seeing that. And with the suppressor is definitely the way I would recommend to go with this gun as so far, because, with the red dot, it doesn't really do anything. I haven't tried this gun with rapid fire, but it already has a pretty good fire rate and already has really low ammunition. So I don't see why rapid fire would be a good choice. But the MP5 definitely has some advantages over the UMP45 and the MP7, especially when it comes to close quarter engagements. Because the UMP45 has a slow fire rate and the MP7 doesn't do a ton of damage. The MP5 has a high fire rate, a low magazine to compensate for it, I guess, to balance it out. But with the suppressor and the high fire rate, it definitely makes it possibly the best close quarter submachine gun. You see a lot of UMP45s and PP90M1s, but you don't see this gun a lot, which is, I find it surprising. After putting the suppressor on this guy, you see me getting their spawn all the time. I love running back and forth through this building because it's really low traffic and no one expects you to come through there. So from spawn to spawn, I like running through there. And, up the hill right here is kind of dangerous. But, I got the suppressor, so I'm just in their spawn. You see so many opportunities. Like, even right here where, I'm using the suppressor. Like, I probably would have, found me and killed me with that gun if I wasn't using it suppressed. And it doesn't hinder it a lot. Yeah, it will at long range. And that's not a huge problem, on domination when the spawns are hella close and really sporadic. But this gun is really good up close, and it might make it one of the better free-for-all submachine guns because of this. Using a specialist kill streak or something. Because I tried this puppy out in a free-for-all just before this game, just to see if this gun was, at all worth using. And I started doing really well with it until I found a bad luck streak that really wasn't my fault. I'm gonna go ahead and C4 that guy because I didn't want to take the risk of him getting shot, so I just chuck it over these tires right here. But this gun is definitely really good close range, much better than the UMP45 or the MP7 is. So if you find yourself, having trouble getting, unnoticed with the silencer and getting, your one-on-one gun battles in your favor with a submachine gun, definitely give the MP5 a shot. This is not a gun that should be tossed to the side like I thought it should be, because after unlocking the suppressor and getting killed by Dead Man's Hand by fucking Robert trolling over there, this is actually a worthwhile gun, and I'm going to be using it more often after I'm done with the next couple submachine guns that I'm going to be using here pretty soon. But this is, a gun that should be utilized differently than some of the other submachine guns, because it's not going to be good at long range, and it doesn't have a large clip. With the extended mags and a suppressor, this might be even better. But I'm using kick on it right now just because, this gun doesn't have amazing recoil, especially at long range. But, in a map like this, you're not going to be having any long range engagement, so recoil shouldn't be as much of a factor. I believe I'm using dead silence. I can't remember. I don't think I'm using the steady aim, but that might be a way to go. Barely see this guy, and I'm able to clip him through the fence right there, the chain link. And I'm just going to town on these guys up in their spawn with his suppressor. It's just a really good combo. So if you thought this gun is not good, go ahead and try putting the silencer on it, and you might be surprised. I definitely was. And it's not something to be forgotten. I don't know why people love camping behind that barrel. That doesn't seem like a very good spot if you don't have Dead Man's Hand, but, is what it is. See this guy with his little airdrop, overpowered Osprey Gunner bullshit, so I'm going to go ahead and blow it up with my Predator missile, because that's just what I do. Even with kick, this gun does have more recoil than some of your other submachine guns, but, that's, not every gun can be perfect. See this guy, pretty sure he was AFK, because I think I killed him like one more time in this game. But, the Carbon, I did not expect to get a good gameplay on this map, because this map is really crappy for doing well, because, there's only 2 spawn points in this map, over here at C flag and over here A, and then, it's just a constant battle in the middle of the map, or you're just getting spawn killed. That's all this map ever comes down to. Either if you're all meeting in the middle and shooting at each other, or you're getting spawn killed. In either this building or the building on the other side of, near the A flag. But this map is just not laid out well for, high action and, good choke points. You get a lot of people camping in like the crates. You see a lot of people camping in various buildings just because this level has a lot of buildings, and it's not a really straightforward map. So it encourages a lot of people to hide in corners, so they could go 8-0 and go to their mom and be like, "Hey mom, I went 8-0 in Call of Duty online. Oh my god, I'm so good!" And then their mom pats them on the back and gets them a juice box, and they burp and go to sleep. But this map, I guess is good for domination, because I did quite well with it. Kill this guy. I'm not sure if he was AFK or if he was trying to get a Stinger missile out for no reason at all. But yeah, this map is not good. Just the way it's laid out. There's no like overpowered spots or anything, but the fact that there's really only 2 spawn points on this map really breaks up the action, and it just promotes a lot of camping and spawn killing, which, it's just never good. And, you're going to see a lot more of it in domination. I've run out of ammo here because the MP5 has like 0 ammunition, so I had to pick up this golden dildo gun, which I was not happy about, but, it was the only weapon in the vicinity, so I just decided to pick it up. But I think I only get like 2 kills with it, which is, more than I would like to have had. But, you can't run scavenger on this game because, it only replenishes ammunition. And with a gun like the MP5, which has a high fire rate and a low magazine, I'm really going to need sleight of hand to, constantly reload. So, I'm really limited there. Yeah, I could put on specialist and get both, but, I didn't. So, kill that guy, but I feel bad about using this stupid gun, so I switch up to my Kimbo USP pistols, which are always a nice choice. Go ahead and knife that SAM turret for my Overwatch, which I get at like the buzzer of the game. So it's going to end right here. My attack helicopter is going to get the final kill. And so final score is going to be 60 and 10. The MP5 on the map Carbon. Never thought I would be saying that. Get the final kill cam right there, attack helicopter, but I don't get the OG title for it, which is really weird because, you know, Modern Warfare 3 is full of glitches and bullshit like that. So yeah, 63 and 10 is my final score. Not bad if I do say so myself on a crappy map with a gun that you really never ever see get used. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave your comments below and whatever you would like to see me use next.